Hey guys, Veebat here with another V Plays, and yeah, I've been taking a bit of a break lately. Work kind of piled up and hit me all at once, so I am back. Not necessarily sure it's going to be a daily upload thing, but we're going to do our best. I'm trying to catch you guys because I became aware that the ME210 has become available for purchase again. And for a while, it was one of those things where I think you could only get it when you were like maybe part of like the beta test or something, or you had to be around for a special event. I actually got an email straight to my Wargaming account that said, hey, you can get the ME210. And since I was doing videos back then, it just made sense to pick it up to be able to do a review. But now it's actually available for purchase for everybody. Now, I am not a Wargaming salesman, although some of you may argue that I am because I make a strong case for a bunch of premium aircraft. But I'm not here to sell you the ME210. In fact, I'm going to tell you that a Tier 5 premium is not necessarily the best investment of funds if you are going to spend money on the game. Although if you are a collector, I could understand why you might want to pick up a rare aircraft. For those of you that were fortunate enough to pick this up early on, this was kind of that coveted aircraft that you had in your inventory and you were like, hey, I got this unique aircraft, nobody really knows what it is. Well, now everybody's going to know what it is because it was available and people could check it out. So what is the ME210? Well, historically speaking, the ME210 was the predecessor to the 410, but apparently it had a bunch of issues, and as a result, they completely changed the name when they fixed a bunch of the problems in order to prevent pilots from associating the terrible ME210 to the ME410, which was essentially very similar looking aircraft. Now, what is it in-game? In-game, I'm going to be comparing it directly to the BF-110E, which is at the same tier. Bear in mind, my ME210 is specialized, and I do have some special gear on here, while the 110 doesn't have all of that Gucci stuff on it. But I will tell you, at base, the armament for the BF-110E is slightly better because it has 2 more machine guns. That's it. Otherwise, they've got the same 220s and the same machine guns, it's just that there's 2 less on the ME210. It's not terrible damage per second for an aircraft at this tier, and the only reason the optimal range is a little bit higher is because they're averaging the range of the guns, and since there's less machine guns, it defaults to the higher average with the 20mm cannons bumping that up. For the air-to-ground payload, it actually gets a much better air-to-ground payload. And even beyond that, the ME210 suffers no aerodynamic drag for carrying the bombs. In this game, any external carriage weapons you put on, despite dropping them or leaving them on the aircraft while you're in battle, they keep having the same drag effect and they'll hurt your airspeed and climb rate. Not for the case of the 210 because the bombs are actually internal carriage, so they're not going to affect your airspeed, and they have more damage output than that of the BF-110. Alright, moving on to survivability. There's a slight edge on survivability, but only 1 point damage resistance on the BF-110. The airspeed, the ME210 definitely has it. It has a lot more airspeed, but it is sacrificing about 60 damage per second, so there's your trade-off. Don't be deceived by the average turn time for 360 degrees. Again, I am running ultimate gear on this thing. If you were to take that out, this thing's still got a 16-second turn, just like the BF-110, but it does have slightly higher roll rate, and it has a higher minimum optimal airspeed, which is actually to its deficit. That means that when the thing starts to stall out, it becomes even less maneuverable. It becomes less maneuverable more quickly than the BF-110 would, with being able to get down to 217 miles an hour. The other major selling point for the 210 is going to be the altitude performance, because it is going to be able to get an extra nearly 1,000 feet out of the service ceiling, and then about 500, no, I take that back. It's more like 600 feet more optimal altitude and a better climb rate. But, you know, again, take into account some of this is going to be the high gear count that we have on this thing. As it is a premium, you're going to be able to slide different crews into this thing. Oh, another thing is we got slightly higher damage per second on the tail gunner. We'll pull that up on the gun armament here. There it is, 32 versus 48. So we got 48 on the 210. But yeah, that's the 210, guys, in a nutshell. I'll take it out for a battle so that way you guys can see it in action. But if you're looking at purchasing this aircraft, please only do that if you're just somebody who's been waiting to collect this aircraft. I don't necessarily advocate picking this thing up just as a credit earner, although I'm sure it'll still make credits. There's better bang for your buck. I probably would put the effort into just getting the Vampire and maybe throw in some credits at being able to get some tokens or converting some XP. Just there's better options if you're gonna end up spending money. So that's my opinion. All right, first battle back, and it looks like we have 2 military facilities and 2 garrisons in this map. We're gonna go straight for the military facility, play it safe. The enemy has a Key 45 and a BF-110, and they are flighted together, so I'm gonna have to be aware of that. The only advantage I have is airspeed. That Key 45 is gonna be nasty. We also have an XP-55, so we are not top tier. Yak-1M, and we've got a Ju-88. Again, we've got these 2 bombs. Want to drop those as soon as possible. See if I remember how to play this game. There's the 20s making contact. Good hits there, good hits. Ooh. Get him. Come on, guys, you got him. Nice. Oh. Got some good hits in. Oh no, it's the Key 45. Got some good heat on him. F4, get on him. Nice. So we picked up the 2 zones early on. Looks like the 55. Got him. Nice. Yeah, that's perfect. I think I may be going for Lawrence here. Although, I do have a BF-110 up here that looks like he sacrificed a lot of his airspeed to get that altitude. He's getting it back now in the dive. He's more worried about the Focke-Wulf, which was a good move. It got him the zone. Got him. Let's get the altitude back. We'll call for attack on this zone. I want to intercept the bomber, because he's just going to head over to one of our sites and help capture it. And as a heavy, it is my job to take those planes out. What is this coming up here? Tomahawk. Alright. 2 potatoes away. Very aggressive with the drop there. Okay, let's get the nose back up. Sacrificed a lot of altitude there. I don't know if that's who I think it is. I think it may be. Going for the offensive, I think, is going to be my best move here. Oh. Hi there. Okay, let's drag this guy. Maybe we can drag him. Get the tail gunner on him. Pull him back into the zone, maybe. Oh, he got my tail gunner. Oh, he got my tail. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, we're in trouble. Well, we are distracting them. They're not after our bomber right now, but losing my tail is gonna hurt real bad. We're taking a lot of flak damage. Let's get up and out of here. Oh man, we are not doing so hot over there. We're spending a lot of time defending and not enough time attacking. This guy's gonna be dangerous. He's got a big old set of 40s that just took me out. Is that a human in that aircraft? Yes, it is. I should have known better. That's a premium tier 4. We really need to get over there and do some work. What should I be doing? Well, it looks like they just took out the key. So maybe I'm gonna head towards I'm gonna make a hard right, and then we're gonna head back towards the military facility in a little bit. Let's get the altitude. Ooh, this guy's low health and in the zone. Nose up. Oh boy. Okay, this guy's after my ground attacker. That's a little bit of vengeance for earlier. Altitude, altitude, altitude. Come on, let's go. Altitude equals potential energy. There's the Tomahawk. Hurricane. Oh, and the humans up there. Okay. We don't want to be the first in there. It's that Tomahawk again. We gotta go for it. Got him. Took a wing hit for it. Move bums. They'll be back shortly. Picked up the zone. Dual military zones, boys. Good job. This Tomahawk is being super aggressive on our bomber here. He's on fire. He lost his pilot. Tail gunner up. Got some good hits in. He's going to be taking flak damage shortly. Let's go ahead and leave him. Hopefully time will fix that one. Yeah, he doesn't have much left. Killing bombers. That's going to be our best bet right now. The D is going to be... Yeah, we just got the credit for it. D is going to be a good bet initially here. We are up at really good altitude right now. This aircraft is meant to do this type of thing. These Ds just seem really high for a Delta up here. They're both Deltas. I thought one was a G. Not the same type of sustained damage we get from his bigger brother. Or I should say the non-premium version. Ooh. Yeah, but taking this guy out will give us a shot. Saying there's a chance. And it looks like we're doing good work on the garrison. Oh, come on. Nice. Ooh. Really heating those guns up. 2 more machine guns probably would have paid off there. I see the other bombers inbound. Using to be eating flak shortly. We're going to plow through them and then do an up and over turn. That's the plan. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, we ran out of time. Whoop, throw up the GG. And that was a pretty standard match right there. Hats off, though, to the XP55 doing hard work over there. I think he was the one that was essentially holding that military facility, which is fine. Usually I prefer to be on the offense, but if it works, it works. So I can't begrudge him too much for that, because he definitely was clutch for most of that battle. It allowed me to be able to go over to the enemy military facility and try and do the turn. We only contributed to capturing the garrison, apparently, but we did get a decent amount of capture points. We killed 7 aircraft, and a lot of this, the advantage, a lot of the points that we got ended up coming from killing bombers as well as attack aircraft. And we got to square off against the BF-110, and we got to showcase the tail gunner. So we did eat it from the... Where is he? That Hurricane 2D hitting us in the face with those dual, I think they're 40mm cannons. Thing's a monster. But anyways, guys, yeah, that's the ME410, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, I'll catch you on the next one.
I'm marching till it's over.